Hey everyone! Today we're back on a new video to test Tinty, the new Goblin's character. So she's the Battle Pass character. We are going to first talk about her abilities, what rune and artifacts you can put on her, and we are going to test her in several teams after this. So first let's talk about her abilities. So on her basic, she deals 180% magic damage to an enemy and preliminary 90% of magic damage against shield. So if I correct, if your opponent have a shield, you will deal 90% to it. I don't know if those damage deals damage through shield. For example, if the enemy have 1000 shield and you the 90% damage deal 10,000, are you going to just deal 1000 damage or 1000 on the shield and 9000 on the health? So I don't know this. And after this you will put 180% magic damage. So I don't think the T7 on this is necessary. You have a good upgrade in the damage, but it's not crucial. Her special inflicts tenacity decrease and armor decrease on all enemy for 2 turns and decrease the 10 meter by 30%. So when you upgrade at the tier 7, you gain the armor decrease and you remove 5% turn meter. This one is very interesting and very good one. Having an armor decrease is very huge. Plus, you remove 5% more turn meter, and turn meter is really that's a really strong mechanic to remove turn meter. Her ultimate deals 1200% of pure damage to an enemy, so that means that this ignores the armor and the magic and physical armor, obviously. This ignore dodge, so you can dodge it. I don't know if you can blind her, but anyway, if you use this just before dying, you will see with the passive, the blind should go off. So, and that deals 300% magic damage and inflict burning for 2 turns to the other enemies. If Amara or Tanissa are in the party, so you don't need both, you need only one. But if you have both, that's better. They gain damage increase, crit chance increase, and haste for 3 turns. So those are pretty good buffs. Tinty leave the battlefield. This ability cannot be used if Tinty has full health or has no allies. Pure damage cannot be criticals, but ignore armor, so that's what I was saying. This ignore armor. That she leaves the battlefield, but I don't know if she can be revived or not. Maybe leaves the battlefield means that she cannot be revived, because anyway they just put that she kills herself, and they precise that she leaves the battlefield. So I don't think revive works, but we are going to test. And then the oh, I don't almost forget to talk about the T7. So you gain 200 pure damage to the primary target, 50% against all the other enemies, and you give haste to Amara and Tanessa. This one is pretty good too. Giving haste to Amara and Tanessa is very good. Oh, basically, just for the haste, that's a good one, and the damage increase is also good. I don't think the plus 200% is going to matter if you have 10 stack of passive. So I talk a lot about the passive, so let's see it now. Tenty survives a fatal damage, so she doesn't survive this, I guess, because she left the battlefield, but if you want to kill her, she survive. Any effect active on her are removed. Yeah, so you can't blind her because she removes all the effects. Tenty restore 100% of the turn meter. Can be triggered only once per battle. At the end of the turn, Tenty gains 2 stacks of explosive power, 10 stack maximum. This effect cannot be prevented or removed. Each stack gives 10% magic damage increase. So you need 5 turns to be at 10 stacks, and you gain 100% magic damage increase after the 5 turn. And the T7 adds 60% turn meter when you survive the fatal blow. This is really good because sometimes the 40% will not proc, but another character will have the time to play and is going to kill your Tenty. So with this T7, you're 100% sure that you won't be killed. The only counter I see to this is a character that can take bonus turn or hit multiple times. For example, Kagi. I think if Kagi hits her twice, so the passive proc and then you kill her, or I don't think there's character that takes bonus turns yet. But let's imagine a character that I don't know. When you use his basic, he takes a bonus turn, and then this can also counter the Tenty passive. So in terms of runes, I put those runes because that's a bit laggy. I just assign. That's why. So I have those runes, but I think you can play with speed runes. I don't think critical chance and crit damage runes are very good on her because their ultimate cannot be critical. So damage and potency because she puts a lot of negative effects. So I think you can go speed potency or damage potency or 6 potency, but for me the best is to do offense and potency. And for the artifact I didn't put one, but you can go for an offensive one or a potency one. Let's now try her in battle. I'm going to test the team against this one. All my characters are gear 11, so we are going to have the same power as this team. I have a lot of teams to test, so we are going to first start with this one, so a basic goblins team with major shot lead to have more damage, and with Arno as a tank, because I think that if you don't have Goram, Arno is better than Atom. So let's try this team first. I've prepared 4 teams. I have another goblin team without tank. Yes, I didn't put tank on the second one. I have a mage team and a poison team. So let's first put this. So obviously all the characters have T7 and T8 on them. Okay, we don't put too many debuff for now. I can taunt. He doesn't remove. Yes, he doesn't remove debuff, so I can taunt. Okay, so if I'm correct, I can't use this because I'm not full. I'm full health. Okay, so maybe I can because this is the test server and I can use abilities even if they are on cooldown, so I will not do this, but in the normal server you are not able to do this one because Tenty is full health. Okay, my team doesn't... Oh, she was even... Oh, that's a huge misplay. I'm dumb. I forget this, the healing block. Okay, I can finally taunt. So let's do the AoE. Defense down on everyone. Let's stun them because they have this defense down. So I want to do damage, deal damage, sorry. I will keep this. I will just basic. Okay, nice. Let's blind them. So Tenty wasn't focused, so she didn't lose health. But I will do this anyway. I have 6 stacks of air bonus. Or you know what? I will wait a bit before doing this. I want to stack a bit more. So let's basic. Perfect. Basic, basic, basic. Okay, now I have 8 stacks. Let's do this. Oh, I'm full health. So even on test server, I can't do this. Okay. So we are going to try this in another battle. Okay, so this team was surprisingly good. I didn't expect that much damage. So I will just remove this team and I will test the other ones. Okay, we are back. So this time I go with the Murdoch lead and Pigwold. So there's something I didn't talk about. One way to counter Tinty is also to completely ignore her. If you kill all her allies, she can't use her ultimate. Okay, so there's one down already. Pigwall Gear 11 is really isn't good. So I accept less than the other team. I think this one is not as good as the first team we test. So let's do this. I just hope they are going to focus Tenty a bit. Okay, that doesn't what I was thinking about when I say try to focus her a bit. Okay, nice, perfect. They go for Tinty, so I will test her damage. Okay, I will not go on Baronwell because he can block the damage, so let's go on Zera. I have 10 stacks, so let's try this. Okay, almost 100k damage. So almost 100k damage at Gear 11. That's pretty good. But she killed herself, so so I hope that she deals a good amount of damage. So now let's try. So I'm a better fan of this version than this one because you have more damage. And plus, maybe if I retry this, but let's bring Atom this time. No, not Atom because I don't have Rune on him. So let's bring Arno. And I don't have Goram, so oh, but even with no, it's only when Goram assists that he taunts, not when he basic. So without Goram it's not that good. Okay, so we're going to retry, but with one character that doesn't get one shot this time. So I can taunt. When she doesn't have stack, she doesn't hit hard at all. Okay, taunt. I can't heal. I don't want to remove turn meter on him, so let's basic. I still can't heal. Okay, it's a bit better now that I have a tank. Let's heal her up. Okay, nice. Okay. No problem this time. When we don't bring Pigwold, it's a bit easier. Okay, so that was a good one. So with with Arno it was a bit easier than with Pigwold. So now let's try this mage team. So because Amara and TNT are mage, I think it will be interesting to test them. So the problem is that I'm against Zeralid, so this is going to counter me a bit because of the debuff immunity for the buff immunity. Up. And no one is going to be invisible. Okay, so let's this remove buffs on mage or okay, so healer and mage, perfect. Oh, he's already dead. He got one-shotted. But this isn't his test, so that's not a problem. Now they're stuck behind my Titania. Let's do this. I don't want him to use his abilities. I will... no, Ardok isn't a main. Why not Solius? Because he's a healer. Or let's take Ardok, even if he isn't a mage or an healer. Okay, let's basic. So TNT doesn't hit that hard when she doesn't have her stacks. With it, it's a bit better. Okay, he's almost dead. I don't think she'll lose any HP. Okay, perfect. Oh no, they all die. I was this close of putting another AoE. Okay, that was a bit unlucky. Maybe I should have focused Barrel first, because he deals a very good amount of damage. I'm not very fan of this one, because you want her to be focused, you don't want her to be invisible. So let's try now this one. So this is a poison team, but I bring TNT because she gains turn meter when she's with Amara. So Amara share her passive with Tanessa and TNT. Let's do this. This remove buff, no, this isn't disability. Okay, he's already dead. I will not heal. Okay, so I'm going to start the pain tray now. Okay, go for TNT, please. Amara is dead. That's really bad because I don't have the passive anymore. Okay, she isn't full health. So let's try this one more time. Okay, 62k. And I didn't watch the damage on the other, but looking at their HP, that doesn't seem to do a lot of damage. This one could work maybe. The real problem is that you remove a good character on this team, so you remove Salvador for TNT. So let's try the same, but TNT and Salvador. My Salvador isn't ruined, but that's not a problem. Okay, they go for my Vorian. Okay, he's already dead. Okay, perfect. He don't. Let's just keep the taunt. Okay, he's dead. She doesn't seem to gain the thermometer, that's a bit weird. Oh, because she doesn't gain the thermometer, but I think it's bugged because on the patch note it was written that Amara share her passive with TNT now. Okay, but this isn't in game. Or at least this isn't on the test server. Okay, so from the beginning the test is bugged. Because look, when you see the patch note, so Amara, her passive ability, Amara, Tanessa and TNT gain 6% of turn meter, so this isn't on the test server. Maybe this is on live, I didn't check that at all. But so our test is a bit bad because of this. Because TNT doesn't work as intended. So with the turn meter I think this is even better. But now I want to try to revive her. Let's see if we can. So the problem is that I will need... So where is my Renara? I will just bring tanks so they will focus on TNT. And then try to revive her. Okay, we are back. So TNT is dead due to his third skill. So now let's try if we can revive her. And we can! So she's removed from the battlefield, but we can revive her. So that's a bit weird, but okay, why not? So that means that I can do this multiple times in a battle. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you for the next video. Bye!